Hi everyone, welcome TGIF. Another Friday, another episode. This time, I want to talk about a new experience we welcomed at MTC last week. This is about PTC Howden's mixed reality experience. What you're seeing in front of me is a 3D printed model of a diaphragm compressor. Right, this is typically used in industrial plant to actually compress gas. Now, the case in point here is of a wastewater treatment plant where we're going to have this compressor take care of oxygen compression just to elevate microbial sanitation. Okay, so before we get to the story, bit of a technicalities here. I have an iPad here. So what you typically would have seen using a HoloLens is what you'll experience with this iPad. Okay, so now before we get started, let me introduce two personas here. Right, this is a manufacturing plant. We're going to have Rishabh Gaur, who's going to don the hat of an operations manager. We're going to have Bapi Chakravarti, who's going to don the hat of a new Johnny for this manufacturing plant. So Rishabh and Bapi, come on over.
Hey everyone, hi Sandeep.
Hi. So before we get going, I understand you're a new joining and you're the operation manager. I'm sure you have a lot of questions. So let's switch to the experience part right away. So that with that experience in perspective, let's go over your questions. Yeah. So I'm going to switch to my iPad right away.
So I'm a new joiner. I have worked in the past in manufacturing units, but this particular device looks very complex, and I have a lot to learn. So I want to understand how quickly about this particular device, and how can technology help me?
Cool. So as you see here, Bapi, right now I'm wearing HoloLens and I'm pretty much near this particular device. Now you see here, if you understand what is a crosshead piston assembly, right? You can actually see it in real there. If you understand where is oil pressure limiter, right? It's right there, right? As you go closer, you'll see the description of that, right? So it's as simple as that. End of the day, as a new joinee, if you understand technicalities of this device, you can actually wear the HoloLens and go around and experience this in real.
And absolutely, this really helps. This also helps me to understand how these various components are stacked together and probably assemble and disassemble in various scenarios.
Absolutely. Rishabh, what about you? Questions from you?
Sandeep, let me wear the hat of an operations manager today. So if you think about this particular scenario, a major concern for me as the plant manager is, can I get real-time stats from this particular device here?
Absolutely. So let me just take you through that. Let me show you that experience. Imagine you're wearing HoloLens and you get to this device, right? If you want to understand what's happening in real, right? Can it get better than this? Check it out, right? You got all the stats coming in here, all sensor data which are shown in real time, and you can go around and experience all the stats, as you're navigating this particular device.
Yeah, in fact, I can even see how exactly different devices are functioning together. Perfect. This is absolutely good. This is literally what I required. Another concern that has been going on for me is the safety of my employees, safety of my workforce, like employees like Bapi who has just joined in.
Okay.
How do I deal with that particular piece?
Okay. So to your question, Rishabh, if you look at this particular visual right now, yes, this is actually given you a beautiful safety perimeter, right? As I take it closer, you'll see the temperature. It says it's high temperature. There's also pressure stats. There's an alert as well there, and you also have an alert on the electrical components here, right? Does it help?
So, Sandeep, my next question to you is, okay, I see that there is a critical alert when it comes to high temperature there. So, if I want to send a remote technician who can go on site, can this mixed reality experience give him a step-by-step procedure to go ahead and disassemble this particular compressor?
Absolutely. Imagine, Bapi is a new joining, and if Bapi wants to disassemble this, he can absolutely look at this particular visual right now. It's from the manual. It's actually telling me that step 1.1, this is what you should do, right? Pretty much it gives me a good visual of the screws there, which one to unscrew, and how to dismantle this, right, in real time. This is it can't be better than this, right? End of the day, for somebody who is learning or somebody who's there to repair, it gives a beautiful experience in terms of doing the right things, right? I think this is something which we always wanted to showcase in reality, and I'm glad at MTC Bangalore we've got this so that we can host customers and pretty much discuss the art of the possible as we go along. Cool. So thanks so much, Rishabh and Bapi. I think this is the story we want to tell as we go along. And while we showcased an example or an evidence from manufacturing industry, this is true across multiple industries. We have use cases where mixed reality makes a huge difference on productivity and efficiency, and to ensure that irrespective of where you are, you can actually experience in real and take necessary actions. So thank you so much, and for all viewers today, thank you so much for joining in. As MTC Bangalore, we'll be happy to host you and discuss more in detail about scenarios and applicability of HoloLens for your specific industry use cases. Once again, thanks for joining in. Happy learning. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.